First of all, man, great body of work.
I appreciate you. Sure. I know we spoke on it before.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It came out and after, so now it's dope. It's dope to
You kicked the project off saying, proud of my losses, I don't care if I'm winning.
That's the first words I said, whole project.
And, you know, you've had an interesting last 5 years. I know, you know, I just watched your Breakfast Club interview, so you talked about it a lot. But can you talk to me about, like, just like, you know, there has been some L's that we've all seen. You know?
For sure. Absolutely.
But now that you're on the other side of that, man, and, like, I feel like you've kind of shaken the mental weight of the world kind of looking at you and you know, trying to get you the fuck up out of here for real. People,
for sure,
people deserting you, you know, industry friends showing their true colors, all of that. How does it feel now, though, man? How are you feeling?
It's a great space to be in, man. And not only that, like, most importantly, like, being on the other side of it, like, with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting out a project that's just unapologetic, completely authentic.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope to see the way people receiving it.
And it feels like some, like, classic Baby shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's some shit that can be put back on a decade from now and still have several lessons that you can learn from within it, you know what I mean, based on my experiences, my journey.
I was going to say, do you feel like this is like kind of you getting back to like 2019, 2018, 2020 Baby type shit?
Yeah, but not even that. Like, you know, this me just now getting into 2024 Baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, all them years in between, like 2021 and now, I ain't put my heart in a single fucking project. You get what I'm saying? I kind of was in a space where I was really like falling out of love with the shit and the creative process and putting it out. So, you know, it's dope to just navigate through all that shit and then be in a space where it's like, all right, here I go.
What would you say is the last album you felt like you put your heart into? Was it Kirk?
The one that went #1 and had the top streaming song of 2020 on it. Probably Blame It On Baby. The one that had Rockstar on it. Yep.
That's crazy.
2020.
Crazy. That is wild. But you know, it's interesting too, though, because you've also, like, you know, you haven't stopped rapping, you haven't stopped putting out freestyles, you haven't stopped.
Yeah, that's my way of getting it direct to the consumer and not having to, you know what I mean, go through all the extra shit that I wasn't really respecting or you know, fucking with for a while.
It also feels like you've been using those freestyles as kind of like your form of like addressing shit and like kind of like your therapy a bit.
Immediately, yeah.
Because it's like whatever you're going through, like your weekly, like your shit will drop and you'll.
Boom, immediately, yep. As soon as somebody make me mad, as soon as somebody piss me off, I goddamn, let me come freestyle.
I think that like there's a strength in not letting everyone have access to your energy, and what I mean by that is like not getting mad about everything.
Not for sure, 1000%.
Have you had to learn that where you like there's certain shit you just won't let, you know, penetrate your...
I take goddamn full responsibility. I hold myself 1000% accountable for allowing myself to even get anything near lost in the sauce. You get what I'm saying? Like, because that's something I already know. Like, I came in the game like that. Like, I'm from Charlotte, first of all, so I'm conditioned to, you know what I mean, to not give a fuck about what nobody talking about. If you ain't coming up out of there, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I found myself in a space to where I was paying too much attention to that and making music for the goddamn haters more than I'm making it for the people who really enjoy my music and who, you know, and who love and support my music. Yeah, I had to really, you know, sit myself down and look at myself from across the street, you know what I mean, from the outside looking in and understand that, you know, I've been playing the most important role in you know, in my temporary downfall, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think if your temporary downfall is, you know, still having,
you feel me?
You know what I mean?
So it's, you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Like, I think of all these like records that you just like dropped nonchalantly during the time you were quote unquote canceled, like Masterpiece and like, you know,
nah, for sure.
Like these are records. I think Masterpiece probably platinum or gold by now.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Masterpiece.
So it's like these records are like, I feel like people don't understand. Like, I don't think you ever quote unquote fell off, but I do think that there was like, you know, this industry is real fake, bro. And it's
nah,
like,
1000%, man. It come with what it come with. You know, but see, like what and this is like after putting this body of work together and putting this out right, it's like it took me to do that to understand. It was really prior to putting it together. Like, I really was holding myself back. Like, I just had to get out of that space to where I wasn't enjoying it. Yeah, like, you know, I just had to goddamn step away from all that other shit, let that shit be what it is, and then I come with it, do what I do. You know what I mean? Because I could have put out a body of work like this immediately after the shit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, with the business involved and, you know, how motherfuckers would like for it to be set up and this and that, just all the other factors that I probably wasn't agreeing with at the time, or you know what I mean, that I didn't respect or whatever, like, you know, it take away from the art. I like just being authentic, bro, and you know, and as long as I'm being me 1,000%, and you know what I'm saying, unapologetically myself, I'm okay with whatever come with it. Now, if I do something else, like if I take any advice and then it go left, then I ain't okay with that. That's gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
I think like when you go through adversity, you shed people, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because there were people that weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, has your
eyes to a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there has been like a few, because you know, as you know, you meet people in the rap game who are like your quote unquote friends, but they're only friends because you guys both are doing music and it's mutually beneficial. Somebody like 50 Cent, though, I feel like
it's my nigga, man,
held you down throughout
1,000%.
all this bullshit. Can you talk about you and 50's relationship and just like how important it's been to have him kind of in your corner throughout all this?
Nah, for sure. I met 50 really like the week before the whole Rolling Loud shit happened. Like, I just met, bro. You get what I'm saying? So he had every reason in the world to stay the fuck away from me prior to that happening. You get what I'm saying? But he ended up being damn near the only one that, you know what I mean, stuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only stuck around, like, openly, like, out loud, like, hell nah, like hell no. Like, you know, he calling motherfuckers this in business with me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nah, what we doing? Like, what we doing? Why we ain't doing this, and this? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tripping. And then even with times, you know, I do my thing with like I'm into that, you know, the whole film and television shit. That's,
I mean,
that's
you've been having some of the best videos for years now. So
for sure. So it's like with him and the way that he dominate that space, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it done been motherfuckers like, you know, do power, get him on power, get him on this and that. And he, off the rip, fuck that. You ain't done with the music. Like that shit cool. We do that whenever, but you ain't done with the music. And you know, for him to say that, and for me to like really any advice coming from a nigga like that who done been, I'm more likely to take it from somebody who done had to navigate through these spaces and through this type of controversy and that type of shit. So when a nigga like that who done been there, done that, say that, like, nah, fuck that. You ain't done with the music, fuck that shit. Like, that's all I need to know. If he's dominating that space, you know what I'm saying? He got the most viewed shit on television. The only shit I watch, I don't even watch TV. The only shit I watch is...
Yeah, I heard, I haven't caught up on the finale that just happened.
Yeah, I ain't caught up on this season of it either. I need to dive into that.
There's just so much with Power and the Power universe.
Yeah.
And I'd be so goddamn busy, or I'm just
that's
like...
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be...
I gotta have like I could damn near need COVID to happen again for me to catch up on all this shit.
To sit down and really, you know, get back in the groove of it.
No, for sure.
But nah, definitely, man. Definitely. If I can call anybody a mentor ever, you know what I mean, throughout my journey as an artist, that's the one.
Sure. Another artist who embraced you kind of in the thick of all of this was the Kanye situation, where you know, a lot of people say that your verse
was the best verse on the album.
Was much better than the Jay-Z verse, you know, on Jail, which was an amazing record. But you have the live situation where there's the house and you're standing there with Marilyn Manson, who I know we talked about it before. You didn't even know Marilyn Manson was at that time, did you?
Nah, I knew, like, you know, I recognized like the fake, like who he was, but like I wasn't like completely in tune with, like, you know what I mean, like everything. No,